can't stand that.
Yeah. It says, Jeremiah 6 verse 10, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? That's what I wanted to, trying to hear a minute. Behold, their ear is uncircumcised and they cannot hearken. See, he cannot hearken because the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it.
Right. Why is that? Because they have to change, man, and they don't want to change. You know?
So it says, therefore I am full of the fury of Yahweh. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of young men together. For even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the aged with him that is full of days. And their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and wives together. That's talking about time of martial law. When they come in and they confiscate everything. They confiscate your houses. They confiscate you with it.
Anti-hoarding. What's it called? Anti-hoarding law, isn't it?
Right.
You can't store up goods. Right. They're gonna do all of that, and if you got some, they're gonna take it away from you, man. So you're gonna need a higher power in that day, man, and they will be willing in that day, man.
For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land.
I know.
Walking hand in hand, Bhakti boys, isn't it? Yeah. Walking hell, man.
Saith Yahweh.
Sorry, guys. Call it really against
Jeremiah 6 and 12. And their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. And the Most High gonna do that, man.
That's it.
You know how he's gonna stretch out his hand upon the land? It's called nuclear destruction.
Beautiful.
Alright?
Yeah.
Because if you see what's brewing around the planet Earth, it's basically a third world war. And it's gonna end in great nuclear destruction, man. Alright? Certain countries are gonna be wiped out, cities are gonna be wiped out, villages wiped out, buildings, cattle wiped out, people wiped out.
Tells you it's coming the worst time ever, isn't it?
Alright? It's gonna be a time where the whole course of the earth, the whole nature of the earth is gonna go back to how it once was before technology, man. Alright?
Yeah, man, a big reset button.
These basically, yeah.
Reset button.
Yeah, man, right? The Most High gonna put that reset button.
Trust me, bro. Yeah?
That's why we're gonna have a new heaven and a new earth, man.
But the thing is,
this one is defiled already, man.
Sorry to cut you. When you reset a button on a computer, the viruses come back again, innit? But when Yahweh Bar Shem Yahshua resets that button, it will never be defiled again.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah,
right.
There's a clip of Zabak talking to those two Jewish kids. You've seen that video when they're talking to a Jewish guy and he starts smoking.
Yeah. There's a black woman defending.
Yeah, the black woman.
Yeah, that's off, man.
He was out. Zabak was out there doing camp, and this Amalekite started smoking. There was even youngsters there. He goes, "Can you put the cigarette out?" He just kept smoking, man.
And the black guy said, "I don't want this." The Rasta guy.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Nicotine, he said, innit? I don't want this.
Yeah, man.
Nicodemus.
Yeah.
Nicodemus.
No, but you look at it, you think, wow, man. You Israelites really hate mercy, man. They're like death.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's what we have to tell you. You're gonna die, man. All right? And that's love. Warning you that if you don't come from your nigga ways, you're gonna die.
Isaiah 60, and let me start from verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Right, this verse here is speaking about the darkness, or basically deception, will cover the earth, man. People are not even gonna know who the hell they are, man. You tell them you're an Elamite. What the hell is that? When you're an Elamite, your people before they were known as the East Indians or the Persian, you're known the Elam, right? A descendant of Shem.
We had one earlier on.
Right? And they say these people are Edomites. What's that? I'm not a European.
Same thing.
You understand? You're an Edomite.
It's a spirit.
See that? Or you're from Sudan, and you would be known as the children of Mount Zion. Okay? Or you would be known as a Hamite, basically. Alright? You're a child of Ham. Right? okay, you're an Igbo or an Ashanti or Bantu, see, or a Jamaican or a so-called African American, and you'll be a Shemite, but more so specifically an Israelite, right? Okay, you're a Latino. You're not a Latino. Okay, you're not Hispanic. These are all words and bywords from your masters. They who conquered you and enslaved you. Alright, you are an Israelite from the Northern Kingdom. Alright, once upon a time before your ancestors came to the Western Hemisphere, alright, you originally came from the East. Alright, you migrated there. You got the document to prove it. Alright, once upon a time your people spoke Hebrew. You had the garments and the fringes. You had the what do you call them? The garments that they wore in Peru. You call them the Mexican
poncho.
The poncho things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it's got fringes.
And fringes on it. Because the so-called native tribes, they were known for having fringes among their garments, man. They were known for that. Alright, they had different tribes. You had a shaman, like a holy man. Or like a prophet, okay? Right? They had all them things, man. Alright? They had certain funeral rites. They ate certain food that they knew they were allowed to eat. They knew there was certain food that they couldn't eat. Alright? So forth and so on. Alright? But Esau, the job of Esau was to completely darken all of that knowledge, man. To cover all that knowledge. That's why I said, for behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. When you're in darkness, you don't know where you're going. You can't see nothing. You're basically in ignorance. Alright? You're stumbling, you're walking, you're dark, and you're tripping over things.
Yeah, clamor.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why you should be thankful that the Lord has brought you in the truth. And not only that, He's led you to Great Millstone, man. Some of these other camps, the stuff they're teaching is just wickedness, man.
Right.
Edomites are going to be saved if they repent and all this stuff.
That's darkness.
That's darkness, man.
That's the darkness.
And that's not justice. That's not justice.
Right.
Alright, get First Maccabees 2 and 7, please. Voilà. And James 2 and 13. Because at the end of the day,
young lesbians.
I know.
Fucking hell.
You know, at the end of the day, the only thing I like about being here, you can actually get a good lesson and you can actually finish it. Do you get what I mean? Because remember before, man.
You couldn't get a lesson out in Peckham.
We couldn't get a lesson in Peckham, man. Brixton as well.
Yeah.
Throwing eggs.
Finsbury Park.
James 2 and 13. First Maccabees 2 and 67. Yeah, but with here you can actually get a lesson out of it, you know. But it's a lesson. It's not just it's not entertainment. You got to learn from it, man, and apply it. That's why we've got brothers on the comment board who always look at our videos, man. They're growing in the spirit. Yeah.
This is First Maccabees 2 and 67. Take also unto you all those that observe the law, and avenge ye the wrong of your people.
There you go. Notice the Heavenly Father said to the Maccabees, take those that observe the law, man. Not no Sunday nigger, man. That doesn't do anything whatsoever. Alright? So there's rewards in this thing, man. Alright? Read it again.
First Maccabees 2 and 67. Take also unto you all those that observe the law, and avenge ye the wrong of your people.
There you go, man. And avenge the wrong of your people. So the Lord believes in payback. Alright? But who's going to do the payback is those men who are the elect, you know, who keep the commandments, man. Alright?
Recompense fully the heathen, and take heed to the commandments of the Lord.
And earlier on we had a heathen that didn't like to be called a heathen, man. You know what I mean? Just,
He didn't even know what a heathen was.
Yeah, he didn't even know what the meaning of a heathen was. You know? Damn gonga ding, man. Mr. Vindaloo.
Verse 69. So he blessed them and was gathered to his fathers.
No, that's it. read that one more time, because it said observe the law, man. So the ones of our people that are in this truth, they know it, but they don't make effort to keep the commandments. You're gonna die, man. All right, you gotta hit all the bases. There's a checklist. Do I fear Lord? Tick tick. All right. Do I keep the commandments? Tick tick. Am I brotherly to brothers? Tick tick. Do I get mercy and forgiveness? Do I forgive brothers so they will forgive me? There's a checklist, man. Okay? Yeah, go on.
Second Esdras, chapter 7, verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them.
There you go. Despise the law. Right? When you despise something, you're like, get lost. That's what our people are doing, man. They're telling the Lord to get lost. I don't need you, man. Yeah?
For the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
That's it, man.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things.
There you go. And one of the vain things is our people think that the cracker can be saved with us. He's not going to be saved with us, man. He ain't going to be equal in the kingdom of heaven, all right?
I'm going to be, bro, no way Esau's going to be sitting side by side with me. Imagine that the Yahweh Shai, remember how we were reading, how Yahweh Shai give crowns to all them.
Yeah,
imagine Yahweh Shai giving the Edomite crown and say, well done.
Yeah, for real, man.
It's like GLCC.
Yeah.
One Edomite. I'm gonna what? They're farmers.
Yeah.
And
deny their forefathers.
Yeah, he's no.
Even
man.
if you did deny your forefathers, you're still an Edomite.
Yeah.
They don't change anything. That don't mean all of a sudden you're something else, bro.
Yeah, and they're profiting off our downfall, man.
Yeah.
Because this country, we run it, man. We don't have it no more. So they have benefited from what their ancestors. Niggas, what's wrong with you niggas, man? You got no backbone, man. Jellyfish niggas, man.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, that's the problem with these nignogs.
Right.
That's why we speak to you the way we do, man. Because we're just irritated. So imagine how the Lord feels. So he was reading.
Yeah. So they say, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, instead of the Most High, that he is not, and knew not his ways.
No, and our people don't know those ways. Eh?
But his law have they despised and denied his covenants. In the statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works.
Well, that's the truth.
Right. And therefore, Esdras, for the empty are empty things, and for the full are the full things. Behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass, and the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, that now is withdrawn from the earth. And whosoever is delivered from the forces and evils shall see my wonders.
No, the Lord does wonderful works to the children of men, man. But you Israelites don't, what's the word?
Appreciate.
Yeah, they don't appreciate anything, man. Just an ungrateful bunch of niggas, man. You got that Haggai 2:22? Yeah, Jeremiah 3:16. Yeah.
Haggai 2:22. And I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen.
And the Lord has been bringing America down the last 30 years, man. America, they lost the Vietnam War, really, innit?
Yeah.
They didn't win it. From
Korean
then,
War, they got run as well.
Yeah, from then to now, done, man.
And I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother.
And if you look at the chariots, man, they, like, you know the film Transformers, that was based upon the chariots. But the chariots, they could be one form and switch. I've seen videos of it, man, because they're spiritual. Madness go by. Remember that Norman Berggren, innit? The white guy that said NASA's got a picture of a UFO landing on Saturn and giant black men get off.
Right.
And the woman tried to say, oh, dark skin. He said, no, black. See, they
Black, the way he said it as well, black.
Yeah, he said it with disgust. He went, really, black? You know? And that's the problem with our people, man. No integrity whatsoever. You know? We can all see that they hate us, but you still want them to suck it ass. Yeah, suck it ass, man. Fucking niggas, man. Sick.
Verse 23.
Yeah.
In that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, will I take thee, O Zerubbabel, my servant, the son of Shealtiel.
That's right. Read that one.
That's it. Jeremiah 30 verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Yeah, who's our adversary, man? These other nations, man. They are, especially Esau, man. Like her, man. A Wurzel Gummidge looking woman, man. See?
He said, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Every single one of them, man. No one of them's gonna be spared. If you see a person that looks like an Edomite and they ain't got chains around their neck in that day, they're one of our people, man. And they're gonna get their color back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because to look like that is a curse, you know? And before, we never had this mentality, man. It's only been in the last couple of years, man. I mean, the last couple of decades. Because our people have been waxing what? Worse and worse, man.
That's it. And all that pray upon thee will I give for a prey.
There you go, man. So like they used to pray on us, we're gonna pray on them, man. See?
For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh.
See, look, that's another reward. I'll restore health unto thee, and I'll heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh. I need that, man. This brother over here needs it.
I need it.
Yeah, oh, brother over here. Right? All got infirmities, man. I'm not gonna risk my salvation because I don't like this or that. Sometimes you gotta just get on with things, man. Alright? Like I said, Yahushua didn't want to go on the cross, but he did it anyway.
That's it. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
There you go, and no one does seek after us, man. 14-year-old boy got shot in a playground in London. That should be nationwide news. It was only London news. It's like it's the norm, you know. And you can't blame Esau for that. You niggas are killing each other, man.
You got to blame Esau for that. He's behind it.
Yeah, that's true. He is. It's like he is behind it. That's right.
Yeah.
We're not ignorant of his. Actually, look at that one.
Jeremiah 15 verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Okay. Thou hast forsaken me, saith Yahweh, thou art gone backward. Therefore I will stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting. But the point is, for who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
There you go.
Yeah, because people they pretty much look at us like we're a lost cause. We're pretty much like a lost cause.
Yeah.
Right? Because I even have debates with them Arabs, the Islamic Arabs, and they're like, yeah, but you guys are not doing too well, are you? And I'm like, no, obviously we're not. That's true, innit? I remember one time one of them said that in Brixton. I said, oh, we're talking about there being the Ishmaelites, us being the Israelites, and how no one said to bless you, but we're the people of promise, not your people. And then the Arab responded and said, oh, yeah, but you guys are not doing too well, are you?
Right, because we're under curses, you don't realise.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they don't understand why we're going through what we're going through, innit? They don't understand that we're suffering our sins, innit?
They're gonna understand.
Or cast away his people, which he foreknew.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's it.
And once they know that, that's more proof that the Bible's a legitimate book. Because it said things before it happened, man. So how did it predict it? How? It don't make sense, man. 3 world wars in there. How did they predict it? No, don't make sense. So at the end of the day, a lot of our people, they make excuses. See, they don't want to change. All right.
Second Corinthians 2:11.
Yep. He talked about the police and all that. And believe me, man, the police, the system, is all geared to get Jake. Jake is getting turned into faggots now, man. Got crackers turning so-called straight black men into faggots. But who are they targeting? You niggas, man.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Yep.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
We're not ignorant of his devices, man. That's why the Lord said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. I think you get that, Psalm 64 and 1.
Yeah, so I say, verse 18, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small.
And that's beautiful, man, because
That's beautiful,
now
brother.
everyone hates us, man. These other nations really, we saw it today with this Gonga Ding, man, Mr. Vindaloo. So when we take over, Gonga Ding, well, when we take over, man, we're gonna torture you, heathens, man. All right, you curry munchers, every single one of you, man. We'll take your women as well, man.
Yeah, the women
And
are
if
fine.
they're hairy, we're gonna get our slaves to shave them. You know them Elamites there, they got, you know, they're hairy, man. They have mustaches by the age of 3. I'm talking about the woman. And I'm talking about, hey, I'm not talking about the man, I'm talking about the women.
Shaving and
Yeah, you know them, man.
That's serious.
Just a heathen, man.
We're gonna make them eat curry for days, bro. Until she can't eat no more.
Curry
Master,
bomb.
I can't eat no more. Eat. You know what I'm saying?
Curry,
One
man.
bit of bread.
None.
Yeah, no bread, is it? Huh?
We're gonna eat them until we're gonna force feed them curry, man.
Yeah, some
man.
poppadoms. Poppadom.
You know what I'm saying?
You're double up with this. Sorry.
Swimming in curry, man.
Psalm 64 and 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in
Yep.
my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
There you go, man. Who's our enemy? We know who our enemy is, man. You don't have to go into it. Continue.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4, man. The Edomites. Continue.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
The people that want to do sin after sin after sin, man. Just constantly going off. And now if you don't know you're Israelite, there's mercy. Once you know, that's it, done. See?
Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even
right.
bitter words,
Yep.
that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
In secret, that's the main point, man. Ebola in Sierra Leone. I mean, no, Congo, then it missed Angola, Nigeria, Ghana, and just ended up in Sierra Leone and Guinea. It must have been a virus that teleports.
A selective virus.
Yeah,
It was very selective.
It just doesn't make sense, man. You know? Yeah.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yep, they don't fear, man.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
That's right. And there's many traps and snares in the society, man. Alright? Especially now where these women are being empowered, man. Jeremiah 31 and 22, please. Oh, sure. Continue.
They say, who shall see them?
Yep.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
There you go. They accomplish a diligent search. Right?
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Beautiful. And that arrow is what? ICBM missiles, man.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, man. Like that Simpsons episode when Homer was on the missile silo. The missile went, he's like, woohoo! Yeah, he's riding the nuke, woohoo! You know? That's what's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen, man. I can't wait for that, man. You know? All you're gonna see in America is chocolate milkshake everywhere. When you niggas are dissolved with your slave master.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yeah, your WikiLeaks and Julian Assange, Harvey Weinstein. And we all know that the casting couch goes on, man. Alright? And who runs Hollywood? These white people, man. They're the ones that own it, man. You got the power to put things on TV and not on TV. What do they do? They put wickedness on there. Oh, Amalek. Khan. And we've talked about that today, innit?
So let's say that again. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yep.
All that see them shall flee away.
Go, man. You better flee away from this white man, because he's a killer, man.
See that?
That's why they have that thing. Natural born killers. See?
Yeah. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing.
That's right, man. When you see America nuked and destroyed, you're gonna know that Yahweh Bashmi Shai, he sanctioned it. You're gonna know his name, man. And he's doing all this for his name's sake. See?
They want attention, isn't it? You know?
Happy go lucky, isn't it?
Yeah. They want attention, isn't it?
That big thing. Verse 10, the righteous shall be glad in Yahweh and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory.
There you go, man. Lord willing, we want to be a part of those men, you know? Give out righteous anger of the Heavenly Father, man.
That's it. Jeremiah 31 verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
And that's mainly in our community, man. A woman shall compass a man. How did that happen? Because this man has been oppressing us constantly, man. Putting laws and changing them, alright? Like that book, Nature Knows Colour Lines, said in the 18th century, in England, they didn't allow us to learn a trade, like carpentry or being a blacksmith. You couldn't learn anything, man. So that's them forwarding the affliction, man. Our life is hard enough, but they've put traps to make us fall, man. That's why Psalms 51, every day, man. It's up to you, but I say that every day, man. Because when the Lord bugs you out, he bugs you out, man. You know? But once they're bugged out, there's no point talking. Huh? Anymore.
Yeah, man, every minute, man. Oh, sorry.
Let's say something. Flipping, what's it? It's a thing where Esau knows what he's doing, because he knows, like the brother, he has control of what he put on the media and what not to put on the media. You understand? So there's a thing where he wants to demonize the so-called blacks, so us, the Israelites. So what him do is he puts us in the ghetto and impoverish us, right? To the point where if Esau comes to us with a suitcase full of money, we're literally gonna be begging for the chance to get money like that. But Esau will say he'll give the money to you on term and condition. There's certain things you have to do if you want the money.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to bend over.
Yeah.
Or if you want to be the great hip hop star or the greatest hip R&B, okay, singer or whatever, you're gonna have to speak about certain types of lyrics. And it's all gonna have to be sexual. If you check all the music, it's all talking about pretty much the same thing.
Right.
Sex.
Sex and death.
It's all, if you check R&B, the music might have been good, but it was all vibes in, you know, it was good vibes. But all the lyrics was all sexual.
Adultery.
You know, the black one was always on the media.
Marvin Gaye, me and Mrs. Jones.
The music itself is not that good anyway.
Yeah, right. It
Not good anyway.
wasn't that good anyway. Because the so-called Jew is behind it all. He's the one manipulating it all.
Right.
If a lot of them singers and a lot of them rap artists, the things that they were rapping about, they didn't necessarily want to rap about those things.
Right.
But they had no other choice. They didn't necessarily want to dress up the way that you see them dressed up as.
Right.
But they'll tell you that it was their producers and that made them dress up that way on the album front cover.
Excuses.
Yeah,
They just throwing up excuses.
You mean?
He's in music industry, make them dress like that. Just excuses.
You think it's excuses?
I see that as excuses.
No, they have to.
Pass the message.
It's a
No,
stipulation
what
for
the
their
next man
contract.
telling
They
them.
have to do it.
Yeah. But
If the next man telling you and you got a good message, well, you're gonna change your message because the next man that's producing you telling you to do this.
Right.
You gotta wait for the righteous time for yourself.
Right.
Not just do it because this is the time I'm gonna make
But
money.
you don't get the contract unless
But
you do what
they
they
won't
say.
give it a contract.
Yeah.
You have to follow
money, innit?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah. If you want the money, you have to do certain things.
Right.
You have to stick by certain rules that they give to you.
Right.
Otherwise, they won't give you the money. They won't give you the fame.
Right.
They won't give you the women and the luxury and the
Right.
houses.
Right.
Okay, and all that. All right. That's what they call it, the Rain Man. Rain Man meaning you have to give up your soul to the Rain Man in order for him to rain wealth on you. To rain.
And they say, make
money.
it rain. Make money,
when they say
remember?
make it
Make it
exactly.
rain.
And you go to the strip club and you make it rain on a stripper.
Right.
Meaning you throw your dash of money at the stripper, at the woman on the stage.
Yeah.
You're making it rain on her. So basically, the Rain Man is like Satan. It's like a metaphoric title for Satan. Basically, you have to sell out. You give your soul to Satan in order for Satan to rain prosperity on you.
Yeah, bless you.
You know, exactly, to bless you.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So that's what I said. Esau knows that we as a people are in a situation where we want to live the luxurious lifestyle. We want to live the lifestyle we see on the television. So they say, listen, okay, you want to live that? Okay, but you have to do this and that.
Live a life of sin, innit, huh?
You have to do this and that. You have to constantly be on a TV screen showing like yourself on a sexual level.
Right.
Like that's why you don't see them no more. That's why you don't see all these R&B artists you used to see back in the day. You don't see all them no more because they got so corrupt.
Yeah.
They got so corrupt up there that they disappeared. A lot from the scene disappeared from the scene. Who else, man? I'm thinking SWV. You don't hear from them. You don't hear from them no more. You don't hear from
Jodeci, all of them, innit?
Missy Elliott, you don't hear from them.
Yeah.
Who else you don't hear from? Houston, you don't hear from them no more. They have a lot of them speaking about the corruption.
Talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z, mother.
So
I want to know more about Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Whatever you speak your mind on that though. Speak your mind.
They're Satanists, they're Satanists,
Just drop me a
man.
line, even in 1 minute. Whatever you say, I want to catch up.
Yeah, well, that's the same. That's
your opinion. Go back to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's use example Beyonce and Jay-Z. Them two.
Them two. I don't really know too much about
the fame. About their fame. About them selling the soul.
Yeah,
So talk about Beyonce and Jay-Z about selling them soul.
What do you think? Them two, because you have to put out them demonic signs.
Already. I see the sign already.
The vesicle pipe, the diamond sign.
Yeah, this.
And all that. And pretty much that's the symbolic sign of the woman's genitals.
Yeah.
Okay, basically the vagina.
Vesicle Pisces.
Exactly, the vesicle Pisces.
Yeah.
Okay, so which is all pretty much promoting woman worship.
Yeah.
Okay, Queen of Heaven worship.
Right.
All right. And all these women that you see up there in the entertainment world, they've all done something nasty, man. They're all freaks. They're all sex freaks, fiends, man. Okay, for real, man. All right. They all been on a casting couch. Been engaged in threesomes, orgies, anal, blowing rod. All right. Lesbian activity.
Right.
They did all of that, man. Drinking some blood or having some a miscarriage.
Yeah.
All right. Sacrificing a relative.
Yeah.